screen the heck on this one. Okay, the JXD series ain't actually done yet, but I'm going to go ahead and do this one on account that I've actually had a request from OKPs on if I think it's actually worth getting. Okay, now on the content set, they have actually made a new version of the JXD, which is over $400. So bear that in mind, but that one does show demo video of the person playing Half-Life 2 on it. It's quite a bit more powerful device.
Cool.
So, as for the JXD, this one, which is under $200, yeah, that's actually good value, but you gotta make sure when you actually order it with the scratch protection screen, because mine had it incorrectly applied. Plus, there is a slight problem with the analog sticks actually not being fastened down thoroughly enough, but that's easily fixable by popping it up and then putting a little bit of, I'm not going to say on there because I'm not actually doing mods on the JXD, I'm not having any intention of doing mods on the JXD, but there's a few little things you do have to be aware of, is that the Dreamcast games tend not to run that well. That's the only downside about it, but they are available, they do run, but they don't run that well. And some of the controller layouts is a bit, what? Type reaction to them, but you can actually remap them if you don't mind having them displayed on the screen. I'm not going to actually get into that on account that the JXD series ain't done yet, but I've put it on hold on account that I am going to order another JXD, and then I'm going to actually erase the micro SD card in this one, put it in the new JXD, and I'm going to put my scratch protect screen that I ordered on that one, and then I'm going to actually take this one apart so you can see what's in it. This ain't going to be no Masked Man crazy destruction video. This will actually be a proper taking apart video on this one, because the screen is still scratched on this. I can't even. Well, actually, I might do one more video using the JXD, and on account of the screen scratch, and that is various so-called scratch repair home remedy and various scratch repair remedies to see if any of them actually works. And so I basically scratched the day outside of this one. Okay, so yeah, under $200 I do say it's worth it. Just make sure you add an additional bit to it, get scratch protection for it on account that mine was put on wrong just in case. Plus, you have to be aware that you cannot probably get any scratch protection screens on for your JXD near where you live on account. This is a very odd screen, so Amazon for the JXD is my recommendation, and Amazon for the scratch protection as well. But Amazon to begin with recommends bundling it. But this basically, when I ordered this, I barely couldn't get anything else. Alright? So that's my opinion on the JXD. It's actually worth it. Also, I did, pretty sure in another video mentioned about that you have to actually unlock the screen before it always starts loading up, otherwise your JXD will freeze up and you have to hold the power button to shut it down. So yeah, I think it's worth it. I mean, you still have to think about it. NES, Super NES, N64 games, PlayStation games, all really run great on. Plus plus Game Check as well, where you get the games for free. So unlike your Android, where you basically pay for games, actually, I think this is really the future of your tablet. Is this. Gaming tablets will be the future of tablets. Androids and cell phones will go back to being cell phones. That's my thought, at least. So I like this. Plus every Rampage game is available. Plus the NES emulator in here does actually run any NES ROM available. So yeah, that's crazy on its own. Alright, so thank you for watching. As always, take your favorite game, push it into that like button, and as always, you want to see our more random, whatever we end up doing videos. Feel free to subscribe, and as always, peace out, my friends.